Honey Mob in the building. We want to shout out your little brother, all his success. Know what I mean? Hating in the comments for all these years. Finally got him a record deal at Spider Nation. Straight up and down. Want to salute the Lou Wop. You know what I'm saying? One of the realest to do it. You know what I'm saying? He took time out to surf the comments to try to adopt the hater as I did. So I want to salute your little brother for joining Spider Nation. He may never release an album, but Lou Wop gonna teach him how to be real, straight up and down. So that's what we wanted to do up here today, straight up and down. We don't want to take it back, you know what I'm saying? Just be happy that we happy for your little brother, you know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Now you want to go ahead and do something, but I won't go get straight to some going. I'm coming real quick. Straight up and down. Oh, you. That's how I gotta get it in. You know what I'm saying? On my Street Fighter type time. You know what I'm talking about? Now, want to talk about YFN Lucci, want to talk about Lil Baby, we want to talk about all this controversy that's going on with him bringing YFN Lucci up on stage, man. Now, I seen it as a beautiful thing for Atlanta, man. We need more camaraderie. We need more togetherness. We need more of all this stuff when it come down to Atlanta. And we talk about the music, you know, waves. Because if all of them was together really like how it was put at first, how they really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because they say Atlanta was always together, but Atlanta always had its small divides, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is bringing hope. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we see the camaraderie that he doing and how he bringing together the whole Atlanta in his own way, despite the whole Young Thug, YSL trial, all this other stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you real, and real people need to connect. I don't think Young Thug feel no type of way about this, man, strangely. You know, y'all thought I was going to come up here and probably say that, you know, Young Thug was probably going to go crazy about it, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't think that, you know, Young Thug is that type of person. You know, because even when, you know, Young Thug and YFN Lucci was going together, he said I'd have been did whatever I would did if I didn't like what you do for your daughter. He used to always tell YFN Lucci stuff like that. So Young Thug one of them type of people that he'll have op, but he ain't gonna never hate on his op. That's one thing you can say about Young Thug. And YFN Lucci the same way. So it's like, man, only if Young Thug could be up on that stage and only if Lil Baby could try to really, you know, tilt it to where, you know, they could at least come together. I mean, the whole trial got everybody drained. We don't even want to see one side of Atlanta against another section and another section against another side. We don't even want to see that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, they say Atlanta was together, and yes, to a certain degree. Like I said, they always had their little divides that we never known nothing about. But they had to keep it up under wraps, and they was very, very good all these years keeping it up under wraps. The younger generation just didn't do that for Atlanta. But it was always section against section, zone against zone, and all of this like that. I mean, when you talking about Young Thug, you talk about YFN Lucci, Lil Baby, 21 Savage, and all these people, it's a divide because other people that's cool with other people can't do music together. So now this trial has, you know, settled everything down because we see how Young Thug was moving and how Lil Baby was moving when it came to Gunna. You know what I'm saying? It won't no YFN Lucci around. You know what I'm saying? When we speak of Lil Baby. So a lot of people is shocked and think that Lil Baby had problems with YFN Lucci, when really it was just a time where, you know, he had to choose a side, I guess. Because Gunna covered this whole YSL tattoo up. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug replied to that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, he not messing with Gunna no more. You see what I'm saying? And neither is Lil Baby. So Young Thug, in that matter, you know what I'm saying, might, you know, feel the same way as Baby, but we don't know if he feel the same way about Baby Tour with him bringing out, you know what I'm saying, YFN Lucci. You know what I'm saying? Without, I mean, Thug won't on stage, man, and I don't think they could be around each other, and that's the problem with it, man. But I don't think he had a problem with it to a degree to the point where, you know, he about to throw it all away and not be cool with Lil Baby. Lil Baby is one of the biggest artists out of Atlanta right now. You know, to this day, people can say he cooling down, he falling off, and he wasn't what he was, and YFN Lucci back, and he got it right now. I mean, all these people play a part in Atlanta history, you know what I mean, for the new generation. Lil Baby been had a project with YFN Lucci, I thought. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they been doing shows earlier in their career together as far as support and stuff like that. It's just when the Thug stuff got too deep and lives started getting lost, man, people had to fall back. That's the way I feel. But I don't feel like YFN Lucci is any less of an artist. I don't feel like Lil Baby or Young Thug is. I just feel like together everybody be bigger than what they could ever imagine. Cause you got Young Thug that's doing music with YFN Lucci. Do you know what that's gonna chart? Do you know what that's gonna sell? Do you know what type of numbers that's gonna do in streams? You gotta think money, man. We see what the beef got everybody. I mean, we seen the type of relationship Young Thug and Lil Baby had all this time. So it's like people is trying to make it like he was beefing with YFN Lucci because Young Thug was. And that's not what it was. This is not the same thing as the NBA YoungBoy Lil Durk thing with Lil Baby. Lil Baby said then, if you make me choose a side, I'm going to choose a side. And I guess, you know, in some ways he felt NBA YoungBoy making him pick a side. Young Thug is not making him pick a side. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you got to look at it like this, man. If you are cool with somebody and, you know, you want to actually care about them, make the beef die down. You see what I'm saying? To the point where everybody can get money. I mean, it is Atlanta. You see the relationships. I mean, it makes it so people can't make money in other parts of the city when you beefing with somebody. Because it's like you gotta have extra security. You gotta spend more money for the show. People ain't gonna come to have a good time. So I think that Lil Baby is just trying to break those barriers and trying to show other Atlanta artists that it's cool. It's all gravy, bro. Know what I mean? And every time lives get lost and, you know, blood gets shed, whatever, that don't mean that you still can't get over it, man. Because like I said, man, we ain't the people that ain't supposed to not be forgiven at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's not our job. You know what I'm saying? To not forgive. It is our job rather to forgive. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, whether you gangster or not, whether anything. You know what I'm saying? You always got to keep a certain level of respect, you know what I'm saying, for another human, man. And that's what I think that Lil Baby doing by trying to show artists that you don't got to be hard all the time. You can use your power for different things. You can do different things if you put your mind to it, you know? And this may be the gateway of us seeing Young Thug and Lil Baby and YFN Lucci up on the same track. He could be that bridge. I mean, who's to say that it can't happen? I mean, people gonna say it can't happen because of the whole nut situation and the whole trooper situation and all that. Know what I mean? Troop. Know what I mean? Whatever. You know, I apologize if I messed the name up. You know what I'm saying? But like, you got to think about it. They OGs got lost behind this. You know what I'm saying? And I think as OGs, them two dudes would have said, man, y'all go ahead on and put it aside and get money. Because both of their OGs was about money. You know what I'm saying? Before it came down to any banging or anything like that. YFN Lucci went through his trials and tribulations. He stood tall. Young Thug did the same thing, stood tall. Now both of y'all out. Both of y'all lost a lot behind this. It's no need to lose more. They gonna watch you. They gonna track you. They gonna do whatever they can to put y'all back in there. And both of y'all got stipulations y'all supposed to be going by upon release, man. So it's like we need to worry about that. We need to worry about pushing Atlanta forward. And that's every other city that I talk about on this channel too, man. Push your city forward, bro. All the beef stuff gonna get people to look at your city, but it ain't gonna put no money in your city because people not gonna come to your city. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much going on in your city because you made it that way, and the nigga y'all claim that your op made it that way. So having ops all the time means that maybe you can get views and put the spotlight on the city, but when the spotlight on the city, you got to show them what to do with it, man. And that's why Atlanta had it the longest, you know what I'm saying? That's why many cities and many states that had their time to shine up on the screen couldn't last long because they didn't know how to keep it to a minimum and make it an environment to where artists could come and really work and really make money and really actually, you know, execute, you know what I mean, communicating and networking, man. And that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, man, it's real talk. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what Lil Baby did, and I don't think Young Thug mad about it. I don't feel like YFN Lucci feel like he trying to open a back door on them neither. Because a lot of people trying to say Lil Baby trying to backdoor YFN Lucci and all of that, man. Y'all need to put that to a stop, man. Because at the end of the day, these are narratives that the younger generation that ain't going to read and that just don't know no better, they going to grab on. So like I said, just like y'all say, us bloggers got a lot of responsibilities. The comments do too, so do these artists, man. I'm out.